Ay, papá Dios.
Look, it's 6 o'clock, I'm hopping out of the bed. Rain falling, calling X, but my phone line's dead. I guess my bills ain't paid. No ride to work for the day. Second option, hop the bus for some traffic delay. My boss, cause I'm running late, it ain't no excuse. When I'm about to be 22, without a whip I can swoop. Feel like I'm finna my own dome with no escape. Zoning out, cause working out, I work what I make. My lady calling, bugging, always fussing. Just cause we ain't ballin', but it's hard because the cousin's rich. Cause the husband's hustling. I ain't touching nothing but a mic. 5 o'clock and off the work, ready to go home and write. But I ain't got a buck to catch the bus, chillin' at the stop. Rain falling hard as ever, and it's soaking my socks. Kick my kicks off and took off my jacket, roll my jeans up. Beat up
So,
my phones, blast them. I started laughing. While I'm splashing the puddles like struggle. We dancing in the rain.
estamos en vivo, estamos en vivo.
Don't nobody wanna dance slow when the rain.
Vamos a jugar Dianos, tío.
Don't nobody wanna liberate the weight of the pain.
Vamos a jugar Dianos.
Sometimes I hate
5-0, oiga, señor. Vamos a ver. Vamos a jugar leyenda.
asking me how I think my project's progressing it. I say cool. The truth is I'm stressing it. Cause it's hard to live when this depression exists. They say use it as inspiration. Best of them did. But I still see I can handle this pressure. If you ask me, stress is my girl needs more attention and my record label's desperate for hits. Now I'm cause I'm getting out the zone again.
Que la luz te dé para que te puedan ver.
Said I'll be right back. I left the office, got a phone call my partner Jack, and I asked him, remind me why I'm rapping. And right before we answered,
Vamos a ver si podemos ganar, señores.
in my tablet to box
Vamos a ver a Alfonso Soriano.
where my grandmother passed. Plus the many times when I was homeless and the times when I was broke. And this music made
¿Qué fue lo que hizo?
He told me to remember the rain. It'll diminish the pain. And he told me not to ask me again.
Señores, dándole me gusta y compartiendo.
Hello, baseball fans, and welcome. MLB The Show brings you Diamond Dynasty Baseball. It's Lima
Estamos en
taking
vivo.
on Puerto Rico. All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. Here's the shortstop.
Señores, aquí es
at the plate,
difícil ganar.
Junior Caminero.
Vamos a ver si jugamos, vamos a ver si
And that's
jugamos.
there for a strike. And we're underway.
Aquí es muy difícil.
And it's strike two.
Man, 90.
Podemos ligar una carrerito
That's a
ahí.
hard one. That's a low-end fastball for some pitchers.
Outside with a breaking ball. And a good eye there.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Goes down.
Siéntate.
Strikeout. Couldn't catch up to the heater. Now Ian Kinsler. Just missed. Hard on the
Vamos, eso es
ground
out,
first.
eso es out.
Murray takes it himself. 2 up, 2 down. Kyle Schwarber comes up to hit here. Top of the zone, and it's
Señores,
called a strike.
estamos jugando leyenda.
Next
Aquí,
offering
no,
misses.
aquí es difícil hacer carrera.
2 outs, base is empty. That's foul off to the right side, keeps the AB going.
Vamos, lo conoce ya. Ah, por el difícil de ponchar el pajarito.
That misses, and that's ball 2. Now one miss.
Oh my God. Este vino a esperar aquí. No.
2 down, nobody on. Foul. We'll see.
Me tiré la recta tampoco.
Popped
Eso es
up,
out.
and that is that.
Señores, estamos jugando leyenda. Denle me gusta, compartan la transmisión que estamos en vivo.
Back at Target Field, on the hill here today, Clay Buchholz.
It's always interesting to see how he utilizes all of his pitches and how many of those he has a good
Equipos
feel
son
for
los
on that
azules,
given day.
República
He's
Dominicana.
right. He's really able to keep hitters guessing, and all of his stuff seems to be coming out of the same arm slot, the same tunnel, and that can make life very difficult on his opponents.
Edgar Martinez, the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball one. Just missed.
Vamos, 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 esperando la buena. Esperando la buena.
That one missed.
No, 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 no,
3-0.
tres malas, 3 sin nada.
It's a leadoff walk, and that's the go-ahead run.
Vamos,
Shohei
Tani.
Ohtani up to the dish.
Pretty easy walk right there. Last pitch wasn't even much to think about.
That one misses. That's 5 straight. Martinez gets his lead at first with nobody out. Can't find it here. That's
Mala,
6
mala.
straight balls. Right through there for a strike.
Well, it looks like he's wanting to work the upper part of the strike zone. What does that mean? Top hand.
Si
there,
viene
working
bueno,
for the hitters.
Tani.
Adjust that side a little bit.
Hay
Give yourself a
ampalla,
chance to hit.
bajita.
On the ground right
Vamos,
side.
vamos, que eso sé.
They get the tag on him, and no throw. He's into first easily.
¿Qué fue?
So up next, Cameron Meisner, third baseman playing on the edge of the grass, looking for the sac bunt. Swing and a miss, and it's 0-1.
This is one of those situations the infielders have to pre-plan and understand that the ball's got to be hit extremely hard right at them if they're going to have.
This one swung on and hit well. Way back there.
Ahí sí. Ahí sí. Wow.
Makes the catch up against the wall. Seiya Suzuki digs
No
in
me
now.
gustó, no me gustó para nada ese par. Se elevó demasiado.
Yeah, he swings and misses, and it's 0-1.
Well, if he's going to steal second, you want him to go early in the count. That way he's not a distraction to the hitter at the plate. Go ahead and get it out of the way so the hitter can focus on the pitch.
And a swing and a miss. Back in Minnesota. And here's the first baseman, Frank Thomas.
Hay que cambiar de una vez, señor.
The new pitcher in the game, Lee Smith.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And
No, esta recta en el medio no me gusta.
It's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
Fran, toma. Vamos, 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 vamos. Poniéndole, poniéndole.
Swings through that
Ya lo
one
conoce,
out
ya lo
from that
conoce,
time.
ya lo conoce.
And that misses. Ball 3.
3 balls, 1 strike.
Line drive.
Wow.
It's just foul. That was close. And here it comes. Swing and a ground ball. And it goes just foul. That one misses. So leadoff walk. No outs. Runner at first. Stepping in, George Brett.
Vamos, vamos,
Pitch misses inside,
concéntrate.
and that is ball 1.
Hay ampalla, ¿y cuáles
Does he really
son?
want to try and steal second against this catcher? I know he's fast, but it's pretty risky.
1 strike.
Just missed. And ball
Ah,
4
no,
to
este
a
no
ball.
vino con nada. Este no
Maybe a
trajo
little
nada en la
focus on
bola.
the mound right there. Pretty much gifted in first base with a quick free pass.
Preston Wilson swings through it for strike 1. Next pitch is
Nada
outside.
trajo este, señor.
Swing and a miss, and he was fooled.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
On the ground, could be 2. Tags the runner. Goes to second, safe there.
Oh my God.
McCutcheon. Swing and a high fly ball left field.
Ay,
Verdugo
ay,
goes
ay,
under.
se des...
Out number 2.
just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out.
Si no.
2 outs. Up the middle.
Ahí viene.
Coming around third is Brett. He'll score easily. It's an RBI single, and it's 1-0. Marcelo Zuna coming up to hit. That one's upstairs, ball 1.
¿Qué hice, señores? Vean qué hice. Por arriba del pitch. El bate puesto, vamos.
Oh, right to the backstop. Rodriguez up with it to first. That completes the strike. Now into the game, Alec Bohm. He takes over as the new first baseman.
Vamos, Soriano, vamos.
And the batter will be the shortstop, Alfonso Soriano. Late swing, fouled off.
Vamos a empatar este juego, vamos a empatar este juego.
The shortstop takes a ball. Check swing, he went too far, and it's a strike.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Foul ball still, a 1-2 count. And that's down and away.
That's a really good take.
Vamos para este juego.
Got him swinging. And
La
that's
gente
the
un
first out.
poco no le dan, Dios
Brooks
mío.
Lee getting ready to hit.
Mira qué hiciste.
So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Well, that may end up being an at-bat.
And now the catcher comes up to hit. Pudge Rodriguez. That catches the corner.
¿Cómo?
Man at first, one away.
Vamos, Iván Rodríguez. Vamos a sacar esta bola.
In the dirt, and the runner holds. Runner on the go. Called strike 3. Throw, safe. And the tying run is now in scoring position. Here's Alex Verdugo. Swings and misses. Strike 1. Lee stands at second with 2 gone. Ball 1 there. And it is 2-1.
Vamos, ahí viene buena, ahí viene buena.
Got the bat going too
Bola
soon.
fuera.
Strike 2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Wow, esa era estaba buena.
Hard grounder in.
Pero aquí se empató el juego.
Runner around third on his way to the plate. He scores to tie it up. The throw to second
Está
is
loco,
on line.
Well, he comes through clutch with the RBI single.
Se empató el juego, compadre.
But he put a great swing on it. Right
Vamos,
on time. Good
Bozo de
balanced
brocha, da
approach,
un
and
hit.
just blasted it through the infield.
Now it's going to be Eddie Murray. And that's fouled off. Now the 0-1. Late that time, it's strike 2.
All you got to do is concentrate
Para la
and
tuya,
execute this
baby.
next pitch. Get yourself out of the jam, back into the dugout.
That's a little bit
Para la
low.
The
tuya.
game is still tied. They can get out of this inning with a tie game.
And a swing and a miss. Top half of the third inning. Now it's the shortstop, Junior Caminero.
Me gusta este cerrador porque es topo y medio. Se empató el juego, señor.
And it's 1-1. And that one fouled off. The shortstop takes the ball.
2-2 now.
Swung on, belted. That's back there. And brings it in.
Está loco, tira la que hago. Es uno de los mejores que tengo ahí. Tú estás loco, Queremos ganar este juego,
Good speed off the bases.
That's outside. 2-1. And that's outside.
Hay ampalla.
A little bit. He wants to be challenged.
Check swing.
Strike.
Yes, he did.
Vamos, eso es out, vamos, eso es out. Eso es out, Soriano.
Nicely done for the out. Kyle Schwarber will hit next.
Good two-seam action right there, running away from the batter, rolled over it, got the ground out.
That one ripped. And foul ball. The 1-1 is fouled off. Swing and a drive. This one is crushed. No doubt about
La
it.
careta, coño, píchale afuera.
They have the lead. A solo shot. It's 2-1.
Píchale afuera.
Base is empty with 2 away.
¿Cómo tú lo?
And now it's Alec Bohm.
Lanzamiento medio a medio,
That's ripped. Base hit. Takes the turn. He's digging for second. The throw in. And he'll pull into second safely. So runner at second, 2 down. Here's the third baseman, George Brett. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. Here comes Bohm around third. The throw in. Safe. And they take a 2-run lead.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Smash that one through the
Este pitcher no
infield.
trajo nada.
When it's hit that hard, it makes it very tough on the infielders to make any sort of play.
And that's downstairs. And 1-1. Fastball for a strike. Outside low. And it's 2-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
And there's a ball.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score it.
Into the outfield base hit. And now first and second with 2
¿Qué es lo que hay que
outs.
hacer con él?
Here's Andrew McCutchen to hit. First pitch misses. Pitch squirts away from Pudge. And the runners will move up. And that one is downstairs. And that's ball 3.
Kind of goes without saying, but straight on these 2 runners in scoring position right here, it feels like it's a must if they stand a chance to win this game.
Bench stands in here, takes ball 1 low.
Counts 1-0.
6 straight outside the strike zone. Next pitch is outside.
Pues no tiene nada en la bola.
That's
La suerte que le metió.
Meisner should have this one. And that's the 3rd out. 1 scores in the inning coming on this solo home run. And this is now a 3-1 ball game. Bottom half of the 3rd, and they bring in a new pitcher, Raisel Iglesias.
Vamos a darle un ecuadro, vamos a darle un ecuadro.
Really make a name for themselves, late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
That just misses, and that's ball 2.
2-0.
Establishing both ends of the zone is critical. Most times guys are wanting to get hitters out down, but if you can get them to look up, get a called strike, that's going to make that strike zone a lot bigger.
That one misses, and now 3-2. Good plate appearance there, able to take the walk, and that'll bring the tying run to the plate. Here's
Ohtani.
And a strike on the outside edge.
Ahí Otani.
Next offering is downstairs.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
That one is upstairs.
Way to lay off that fastball up right there. You're looking for something you see well that you can handle, but you also have to keep the discipline so that you're not popping up pitches that are just a little too high.
No.
Tying run at the plate, and the tying run is on base. Next to him,
Bueno, con esta
Pretty
ganamos.
much the last thing you want from your bullpen arms are free passes, especially in spots like this. Make the team earn their way on.
Feed to second, that's one. Throw to first, but he beat it.
Those plays can be tricky. They're routine, but that doesn't mean it's always going to
Con
be
esta
smooth. He
ganamos.
delivered a good play right there.
High leverage
Si la
spot,
saco,
and
gano.
here is Seiya Suzuki. Pitches in there. Strike one.
Not sure if he was expecting for the pitcher to come right at
Si
him.
la
But he
saco,
got a
gano.
nice cookie there and just watched it the entire way.
Swing and a miss. Now 1-2.
Big pitch right here. He's going to try to make a pitch that's going to produce a strikeout or a ground ball double play.
That misses the zone. Ball 2.
Vamos, coño.
Base hit center field. The run scores from third, and it's an RBI single. They trail by 1. It's 3-2. First and second.
Ay, Soriano.
Next to hit, Alfonso Soriano.
Soriano.
Swing and a miss. 98 on
Ay,
the gun.
Soriano.
Next offering is in for a strike.
Well, if he's going to do something special right here, it's going to have to happen with
Vamos,
2 strikes.
Soriano. Vamos para este juego.
Struck him out looking. Now only 1 out remaining. And now it's switch hitting third baseman Brooks Lee. Trying to deliver as the hero. Oh, 1 now. They're down to their final
Mierda, qué
strike.
I guess
trae,
you throw it
Dios.
that hard, you can get away with locations
Esa
like
bola
that
hace
right down the
contacto.
middle, but I still think it's a dangerous pitch. Don't want to do it again.
One ball.
Esa bola hace contacto
But
con el
no
juego.
advance from the runners.
Se acaba el juego.
Trying to close out a 1-run lead. Yeah, the home team trying to pull it out. Yeah, the 1-2 misses to even the count. Romano is just 1 strike away. Got him looking. And that is the ball game.
Señor, es difícil jugar leyenda. Es difícil ganar jugando leyenda. Es difícil jugar leyenda ganar. Es difícil jugar leyenda. Es difícil ganar. Vaya un pitch aquí. 85. Vamos a jugar otra leyenda ahora. 6-0. Ay, mi madre. Vamos a tratar de ganar, vamos a tratar de ganar.
And welcome in, everybody. Glad you're with us. The show brings you Diamond
Esta
Dynasty
nunca se saca
Baseball.
tampoco.
It's Seoul taking on Puerto Rico. First pitch coming your way next. Just about set to go now. And on the mound now, Yoshinobu Yamamoto.
It's got that splitter, and it's a pitch that swings and
Vamos a ver
misses,
si
come
ganamos.
fast, and they come often. Very difficult to pick up out of his hand.
All right, ready to go here. And here is Brian Roberts. Fastball for a strike. And that's how this game gets started. Now a drag ball on third base side. And that's just foul. The 0-2. Got him looking. That's a strikeout. Now the third baseman, Adrian Beltre. That one outside. And that's ball one. One out, base is empty. Swing and a miss. And a count 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And that's in the dirt.
2-2 count.
Looked like it was a little bit up.
Wow, pues cómo la llevo.
Smoke through the infield.
Por poquito me la llevo.
All over that one. I know that was a ground ball, but it was absolutely hammered through the infield. That's not one you're excited to get in front of if you're an infielder. You know they used to say, charge it. Crazy.
Swing.
I see.
Foul territory for the catcher. He's under it. And a foul ball.
Oliván Hernández, Dios mío.
Ground ball right side.
Vamos para doble.
To second for one. Return throw to first. Got him. Double play. And we're back. Here's the second baseman, Edgar Martinez. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Between his size and his fastball, Bob Gibson probably was considered one of the most intimidating pitchers of all time.
Señores, dale me gusta y suscríbete a mi canal y apóyame, dame apoyo y deja tu comentario. Di cómo se está viendo la transmisión, Ay, sí, sí. ¡Oh! ¡Falla!
Shohei Ohtani at the plate now. That's ball one.
Barbarazo, ampalla.
Seemed like if you take a big swing off of Gibson, you better make contact, because if you swing and miss, the next one's probably coming up near the shoulder.
Señores, dale me gusta, comparte la transmisión, comparte.
And strike two.
No, Tani.
Got him swinging. So 2 down now, and here is Cameron Meisner. And the first pitch misses for ball one. Way high. 2 outs, base is empty. Swing and a miss. There's that changeup.
Man, he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
Swings and misses. And now 2-2.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball.
Bola mala, le estoy tirando.
Slightly elevated. He just
Me estoy desesperando, vamos. Si viene por el medio, rómpela. Si viene por el medio, rómpela. Si viene por el medio, rómpela. Señores, es difícil. Es difícil bater. Leyenda. Esto es difícil. Vamos, eso es out. Tranquilito.
Sizes this one up. And there's one down.
He was all over that first pitch fastball. Just
tenemos que sacar tercero.
Man, this guy was ready to hit.
Willie McCovey, the next to hit, takes high for ball one. And he chases a high fastball there.
1-1.
That one is absolutely
vamos out, eso es out.
A dive, and he can't haul it in. Here's the throw, and he starts his afternoon off right with a double.
Everything came together for him. Good pitch, hard and inside, but he showed off some quick hands, got the barrel to it, and was able to yank it into the outfield.
Torrey Hunter, the next to hit, takes low for a ball. No score here in the second.
Ya lo viste.
as he was out front that time.
Ya lo viste, tranquilito
And he
ahí.
handles it himself for the out. So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Now a chance for Luis Gonzalez. Outside low. Now 2-0. In the air, left
Tranquilito
side.
ahí.
Verdugo gets under it, brings it in, and that's the
Buen
third
cero
out.
ahí. Señores, dale me gusta, comparte, que estamos en vivo, estamos en vivo. Estamos en vivo.
Back at target field, and here is Seiya Suzuki. Gibson back to work. And that one upstairs, ball one.
Vamos a hacer una para poder ganar. Vamos a hacer una para poder ganar. Vamos a hacer una.
Swing and a line drive. That's a base hit into center field. Off to a good start with a leadoff knock.
Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. Ones in the cage, you're just...
Andres Munoz takes over on the mound.
Vamos, Soriano.
And now the shortstop, Alfonso Soriano. First pitch
No
misses.
trajo nada él. No trajo nada, Soriano.
Swing and a miss.
Wow,
And a
qué
slider.
slider.
Knowing that the pitcher wants a ground ball
Es una que nos
play
falta.
opportunity here, you've got to lay off pitches down in the zone. Right there, swinging at that pitch, that's a no-no.
Swings through that one for strike two.
2 straight.
The kick and the pitch. Runner goes. Bunt attempt misses.
Safe.
Carter's throw. Not in time. Stolen base. And the go-ahead run is now in scoring position. And now Brooks lead. And he bunts, but that's a foul ball. Shortened the bunt and missed it. And a
Se
count is
bola,
0-2.
me estoy desesperando yo.
That's down and in.
As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with his speed. A base hit's probably going to be a big run, so you really have to execute on the mound.
Runner takes off. In there for strike three. Throw to third. Save.
Ahí sí.
Run is now only 90 feet away.
Un hisito.
Pudge Rodriguez now at the plate. Bunt attempt, but that goes foul.
Vamos a darle ese hit, vamos a darle ese hit para poder ganar. Vamos a darle ese hit para poder ganar.
Sends it across the first. That ends the frame.
Wow.
All set for the start of the inning. And now the first baseman.
Voto de
Carlos
confianza.
Peña.
Vamos a ver cómo le va.
Right through there for a strike.
Voto de confianza le voy a dar ese.
And fouled off.
Un voto de confianza le estoy dando. Ay, piche mío.
Hacks and misses.
Siéntate,
It's a strikeout.
papá.
Digging in, Gary Carter. And the first pitch misses for ball one. Late swing fouled off.
Un voto de confianza.
Lifted in
Ay,
the air
sí,
right
eso
center
ya.
field. Suzuki has a beat on it. And there's two down. And now it's the switch hitting second baseman, Brian Roberts. Pulls that one
Foul,
foul.
foul, foul, foul.
Swing
Eso
and
es
a ball
out, eso
hit
es out,
towards
eso es out,
left
eso es
center
out.
field. It falls in, and that's a knock. So he gets on base and keeps it going. Now here is Adrian Beltre. Swings through that one for strike
Ya lo
one.
viste, a 23.
Sliced hard, but
Ya lo
foul.
viste, a 23.
Top of the third, no score. Swing and a miss. Struck him out.
Buen inning, compadre. Vamos al mambo ahora, que ganamos con una. Necesitamos una carrera para poder ganar. ¿Qué dicen los que están en el aire? ¿Qué hago para hacer esa carrera? Díganme. En los comentarios, por favor, ¿qué hago para hacer esta carrera? Tocayo. Dígame, por favor, en los comentarios. Vamos. Espera ahí, espera. Vamos a ver lo que trae este pitch. Con un pitch se acabó este juego aquí, Ay, no, así no. Así no vamos a ganar. Qué reitazo, Dios mío.
Next to switch hitting first baseman Eddie Murray.
Vamos, que eso sé.
Carter to first in time. And two straight
difícil, tan la mala
Now it's the
second tan la buena cuando va.
0 for 1 so far. There's the swing.
Ay, mi madre.
Just a bit tardy there. Not sure if he had a hard time picking it up out of the hand or if he was sitting off speed.
Ay, mi madre. Ay, mi madre, no la veo. Ay, mi madre, por el medio. Es difícil batear leyenda, señores. No, ya está bueno. Vamos a darle una oportunidad más. Estoy abusando de ella. Estoy abusando de ella. Vamos a tirar esta entrada, la más. Estoy abusando de ella. Estoy abusando de ella. Estoy abusando de que estoy ya. Ay, sí. Ay, sí. Ay, sí.
Inside just missed.
Ay, sí. Él quiere ganar este juego. Él quiere ganar el juego.
So now 2 on and 2 outs. The batter now.
Ya está bueno, señores, ya. No puede abusar tanto.
His first at bat was a strikeout.
Ay, mi madre. Vámonos con él. Vamos a resolver esto ya. Vamos a resolver esto.
And that one goes straight to the backstop. And 2 in scoring position now. Thanks to that wild pitch. 2 outs. And that's off the outside.
Tranquilo, yo voy a resolver esto.
Way outside, straight to the
backstop. ¿Y qué es esto? Así que tú vas a resolver. Tirando bola. Así que tú vas a resolver tirando bola. Ahí, papá. Ay, sí. Ajón. Wow, me hicieron una, la de gana. Ahora tengo yo que hacer uno obligado ahora.
So the closer summoned from the bullpen, Eric Gagne.
Well, he's the guy they hope to turn to out of the pen to lock down.
Runner in scoring
Vamos,
position.
Dani. ¿Qué hago? Aquí toco, doy un palo. Ay.
In today's game, outs are valuable, so guys aren't just willing
Toco
to give
o doy
themselves
un
up to
palo,
advance
vamos a
a
ver.
runner. They're trying to drive him in as well.
No te desesperes, Tan.
And just try to hit behind the runner here.
So the tying run at second.
No te desesperes. Espera la tuya, Tan. Esa está afuera, Tani. Esa está afuera. Ay, sí, la botó. Bueno, se pusieron los cheles a pues. Vamos, Tani, no te desesperes, Tani. Si viene por el medio. Wow, 91 se la mandó. Es que yo no voy a empatar este juego. Yo no lo voy a empatar el juego.
Shortened the bunt and missed
Yo no voy a empatar el juego.
They'll try to bunt for a hit right there, and you can tell he's trying to get something, anything going offensively.
Yo no voy a empatar este juego. ¿Qué? Wow. Me están engañando como un niño. Vamos, que tú eres mejor ahí. Tú eres mejor. Ponle y bate, Damar, que tú eres mejor ahí. Yo confío en ti, yo confío en ti. Yo confío en ti, Yo confío en ti. Tú eres el mejor pelotero que yo tengo ahí. Yo confío en ti, Yo confío en ti, Yo confío en ti, Tú estás loco, Yo confío en el pelotero, Él le da así. Bueno, si todo se acaba con un ronrón aquí. Ay, ay, ay. Espera la tuya, dame una recta, pues, baby. Ay, ay, ay.
Back in Minnesota, here's the left fielder,
Señores, ¿qué vamos a hacer ahora? Ahora sí se pusieron los huevos a peso. Mira qué doble, mira. Qué doble. Comenzando el juego un doble, señor.
Mission accomplished there as he picks up the RBI to give him the lead. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay. I'm really impressed with this.
Vamos, eso es out.
Played at all. They've been aggressive, and they're keeping the defense on its toes. 5 hits for them on the first pitch alone, so they're swinging and connecting right out of the gates.
Carter in the box for the second time. 1 ball, no strikes.
And, of course, sometimes you need to be patient as an offense and let the pitcher come to you, but you can't argue with the game plan they're using in this one.
Fastball gets the inside.
Estoy esperando curva. Estoy esperando curva.
Over at second, 1 down.
Estoy esperando curva. Te estoy culiando. Estoy esperando curva. Vamos. Soriano, suave ahí.
They limit the damage here.
Ay, 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 ay. Llegó el INE.
Alfonso Soriano getting ready.
No desesperéis, Sorianos.
His first time. And there's a strike.
Wow, vaya, no desesperéis, Soriano.
Spot down and away. If you can locate that consistently, it's going to be real tough for hitters to square that up. That's what you love to see relievers do coming out of that bullpen.
No desesperéis, Soriano.
So the tying run at second. The shortstop
Vamos.
takes the ball.
0-2 fastball.
Wow, te tiene el tanque lleno.
Speed him up. Got to stay back. Off speed's
Vamos, mala.
Just misses.
Hizo amarillo ya.
Next
Vamos.
is outside. Here's the pitch. Runner breaks for third. That's ball 4. Throws.
So, man.
It's a stolen base.
Así que se está jugando la pelota.
So runners at the corners.
No desesperéis.
Now at the plate, Brooks Lee. That one finds the zone. 0-1.
No desesperéis, por favor.
In the zone, I think a little frustration from walking the previous hitter.
No desesperéis.
Pitch inside the zone and trust it.
Ay, sí. Ay, sí. Ay, sí. Puesto y bate, Damar. Qué juegazo.
Big time swing when this team really needed it. That's about as textbook as it gets. Got his stride and load out of the way early. He stayed inside that ball and squared
¿Y quién es? Es Natividad Rodríguez. Yo pensaba que era el pinche.
Now here is Pudge Rodriguez. And there's a strike. First and second.
Usted no tiene nada en la bola ya. No tiene nada en la bola, señor. Hay que aprovecharlo. Ay, 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 Iván, tú no te has entrenado todavía. Wow, no tiene nada en la bola, tengo que aprovechar.
Now the left fielder, Alex Verdugo. He's 0 for 1.
No tiene nada. No te desesperes, que no tiene nada en la bola, se está gastando ya. Ese es el último pitch que ellos tienen. Ese es el último pitch que ellos tienen. No tiene energía ya. No tiene nada en la bola ya. Está agotado, con un swingano en juego. Con un swingano en juego. No te desesperes. Con un swingano en juego. Póngala por ahí medio para botártela. Ay, ay, ay. No tiene nada en la bola esto. Con un swingano. Tengo que aprovecharlo aquí.
2 on, 1 out.
Wow, vaya, vaya. Ya no lo aproveché. Tenía que aprovecharlo ahí. Tenía que aprovechar.
Murray takes a ball as he stands in for the second time.
Tenía que aprovecharlo.
And another ball.
Ay, no, por esto no trajo nada tampoco.
Over at second. Lee on at first with 2 down. There's the strike.
Este no trajo nada tampoco.
Cut on and missed 96 with that fastball.
Well, he just threw that fastball by him, elevated, and if you're not looking up in that location, very difficult to catch up to, especially with that velocity.
Swing and a miss.
Wow, no aproveché
Back
eso.
to the ballpark. At the plate.
Espérate.
Here's something to watch, Singy. He's got the best OPS on the team. He
Espérate.
can hurt you.
Vamos a ver a ver si me da.
Ryan Helsley gets handed the rock out of the pen.
A ver si me ponche este hombre. Ay, sí, va.
Foul territory behind the
Se
plate.
desesperó.
And a quick out number 1. So the go-ahead run in scoring
Se
position.
desesperó.
And now the right fielder, Larry Walker. That one finds the zone. That's strike 1. And that's outside. And that's
Bájala más, bájala más, bájala más, bájala más.
One strike.
Bájala más, que eso es out.
Murray
Bájala más, que eso es out.
drops into the glove. 2 down.
Ball's just not carrying the first tonight.
Now you would actually say that.
Bájala más, que eso es out.
No, I'm not that cruel, but someone would say it to me, and I'm sure it's probably been said before.
Bájala más, que eso es out. Bájala más, que eso es out.
Nice grab.
Perdieron ya, no tienen pitch. No tienen pitch.
Bottom of the 6th inning, leading off Edgar Martinez.
Vamos a aprovechar que no tienen pitch.
First pitch doesn't find the zone.
Eso.
You can expect this hitter to be looking for something on a tee. He can get up in the air and untie this ball game.
And that's
Eso.
and now 2-0.
Señores, este es el inning más largo que yo vi. Eso. No tienen pitch, están descontrolados. El MVP va atrás.
Next
Ahí.
in for a strike.
Bateala en 5, es muerto. Bateala en 5. Bateala en 5.